Hi guys, welcome to the 14 Days of Love Conversations. Of course, this is the month of February. Happy New Month, first of all. Happy New Year, kama tujai kuonana. And so, we are so excited to have conversations about love. But these kind of conversations are not just like purely love conversations. We are going to talk about self-love, self-growth, what you think about marriage, and of course I'm here with single people. Yeah? Come on single people. Come on single people.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm here with single people. So I would love to hear what is it they're thinking about love, what they're thinking about self-love, and all those good things that we usually want to discuss during the month of February. Okay? So please help me to welcome my audience. And I think I will begin on the farthest end. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, good people. My name is Joshua Momo, alias KJ.
Are you single or single dating?
I'm single.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Nazlin. Naz. Yes, and I'm single.
Welcome, Nazim Karim.
Thank you.
Hello, good people. My name is Shem Murara, and I'm happy to be part of this episode of the 14 Days of Love. And I'm single.
Single.
Hello, my name is Billy Arabi. I'm happy to be part of this first episode of 14 Days of Laughter. And I'm single.
Single triple time. Triple. Single. Whatever that means. Karibu sana. And lastly,
Hi guys, my name is Brian Masila. I'm
single. So in this episode, I am joined by people who are purely single. So I just realized there is single people, then there's single and dating, then there is those other things. Yeah? Of course, you know what the government counts as relationship status, but now we have to make it clear that there is single and then there is single and dating. Okay? But first things first, today we're talking about love languages. And that is just to mean the ways we want to express love to each other, or the way we want love to be expressed to us. And I want to ask my audience, my very first question. In your growing up, how did you receive love from the people around you, from your family, from your siblings, from your friends? How did you receive love? And what did that mean to you? I start with Shem.
Hello, good people again. So as my friend has asked, like when you're growing up, how are we shown love? So I can say that when my upbringing, everybody loved me, and as I was young, I could not see any sign of it. But as we grew up, you started discerning things for yourself, and you will see that even if this is a language of love, but you can sense indirect that this person doesn't love me. But all in all, when we were young, everybody loved us, and it was really good.
So what mostly did you get? Did you get words of affirmation? Did you get gifts? Or did you like to hang out together? What did you get? What was the most for you?
So there were many sense of languages, but the ones we mostly saw was from our mother. She could usually, when she came from the market, she could come with matoke, mandazi, and you see those small things. You could keep on waiting each and every week. When your mother goes to the market, you are sure that she has come with something. So you could run and check. The first thing you check is her bag, and that was a very good sign of language of love. Yeah, that's all.
Does anyone feel they had a different form of expression of love from your upbringing?
Okay, hello again. When I was young, I enjoyed spending time with my father. When that time we would spend time, you play, and you just find ways to have fun together. You play games, maybe tell each other stories about things you've done or things you imagined. Just talk. That time that we spent together was like the thing, something I used to look forward to every time.
Okay. Naslim, you have something to say?
Yeah. And again, I also think an act of service, that was my mom, the way she used to dedicate her time to do everything for us, like wake up very early in the morning, tea, wake everybody up, prepare us to go to school. Yeah, I think that's an act of service, and it really comes from the heart. And it's really getting about you. It was so nice.
All right. Brian, what did you, or rather what touched your heart? Did you love to receive gifts when, in your upbringing, did you love to receive gifts? Did you love to be told that you are enough? Did you love quality time? What did you love? Even with your friends, doesn't have to be family.
So, according to me, my best friend is my mom. I love my mom. She has been so caring.
Shout out to Mama Brayo.
To me, she's the best mom I've ever had. Like, me, mom, kujua what's up with my son. Anakusupport. Kama example, unafanya music, anakusupport hapo. To make sure unaenda pale unaenda. Ataku advice, don't go this way, go this way. And she has been so encouraging to me. Kila siku ananiambianga, wewe mama, praise the key to everything. Never leave God. Yeah.
Wow. Billy?
Yeah, I really don't know what to say because everyone is saying everything.
Your experience.
My love experience.
How did you receive love in your upbringing?
I can say that your presence, the presence of people around me, it's the one that made me feel the love. And that is something that always happens even up to date. When I see the presence of people that I value and cherish, I feel like this is now love. Because that is how I was. I grew up knowing that that is the best way that someone can show love to you. So if you do that to me, I feel like this guy wants me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think I'm getting to understand each of us people, we receive love differently, and it was expressed to us differently with our different either parents or siblings. Each one of them expressed love to us differently. Yeah. But then, so now you're single people. But has anyone of you been in a relationship before? If it's a yes, you know it. Brian? Nas. Okay, so I want to ask, have you ever experienced or rather shown an act of service to the person you dated before?
No.
Brian, have you?
No.
Okay. So in the both of you, how did you show or receive love?
I think my kids.
You bought gifts or you were bought gifts for? that mean to you?
I also love being care. So when that person give me a gift, no matter how small it was, I really appreciate it.
Okay, Brian, how did you express love to the person you were dating? Or how did they express love to you?
To me, let's say nilikuwa naye alishow love to me by making me who I am today. Ilikuja kujijua, sikuwa najijua, so by her nikajijua.
Alikusaidiaje kujijua? Alikuwa anakwambia you are a great person ama yeye alifanya?
Tulikuwa kuna problem anaisolve in terms of need, bado anakupea kidogo hivi, anakupea the way to solve the problem with that need that you are in. Yeah.
So that was an act of service and also encouragement.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm curious, on a scale of 0 to 10, how much do you feel when people express acts of service to you? More?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
0 to 10.
Or 0 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of the kind of service you're offering, it's a 10 because you've considered it, you've given yourself to make me feel better, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something I couldn't have had without you. Or something of that sort. You've gone out of your way to make me feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice.
So you give it a 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nazli, 0 to 10?
Act of service, 0 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
I give 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, act of service, 0 to 10. I can give it a, if I can to be specified,
Mm-hmm.
like we can have a lot of services from different people.
Mm-hmm.
So my parents, I can give it a 10.
Mm-hmm.
From my friends, I can give it an 8. And from the people who love me indirectly, I can give it a 7.
And for someone who you're in a relationship with?
For someone who I'm in a relationship with, act of service, I can feel like, do I deserve it, or like we are in a relationship, so you are supposed to give me, so I can give it a 5.
Okay. So clearly you're a gift person.
Okay, based on gifts, but on services,
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't ask for something. You see, we are in a relationship, so you should see what I'm missing and you should do it. Like when, let's say when I'm dressed in a bad coat, you tell me, hey, that one is not that much for you, take another one. You see that? And I can appreciate and say thank you. So
Okay.
that's a good act of service, and I can give it a 7.
Would you consider that an act of service or a gift?
That's an act of service. A gift is something that somebody has gone and bought or brought me, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So, and an act of service means I see you struggling with something and I want to help you with it.
I can say that an act of service is like a point of correction or recommendation, try this, try that.
But the most is that they help you with something that you are doing. So either they help you with the house job, or they see your job and then they have to help you with it. They help you do something that you're doing. It's literally like helping. So what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, like somebody may come and help me wash clothes,
Mm-hmm.
cook for me, wash the utensils.
Wow! What for you?
Yeah. See, that's a very good act of service, because as most men, we usually don't like doing the normal course, but when somebody finds his time, comes and does that for you, it's a very good act of service.
That's what I see. Yes,
I have something to say.
Bring it.
So, I was requesting
wash clothes for you.
Now that's where love comes in. When a person loves you, she does everything, even if you haven't asked. And for you, you're like, wow, this is a gem.
But is it your girlfriend's responsibility to wash your clothes?
Like when it becomes like a responsibility, like you have to do this, you have to do that, then that's not a relationship.
I think as long as you've not married me, hell no, there's no way I'm going to do that.
I have a problem with it. What do you mean by as long as you're not married to her? Is marriage slavery?
Slavery.
And also, I think we are not for the thing of marriage related thing. Because, oh my god, the way husbands treat their wives, I just don't like it at all.
What don't you?
Okay, I wake up earlier than you. I have to make you breakfast. I have to wake you up and tell you, oh, go to the bathroom, take a shower. I'm a kid. You're a grown-up man. I have to serve you food. Okay. I have to wash your clothes. And as much as I'm tired up from work, I still have to come home and cook for you. As in, that's slavery.
So just put this there. Well, you think it's slavery, but clearly it's not. It's just a wife doing their roles, yeah. But then, so if you are married or if you get married, would you help your wife in washing the dishes, washing the clothes, cooking the food, and all those duties that we term wifely duties? Would you?
So that's where now dating comes in. Like a person or let's say my girlfriend, she does something that she's proud of. You see, like she loves doing it. Yeah?
No, forget about the point that they love doing it. Most of them love doing it. But now the question is, would you help them?
So me, I will concur with my wife and ask her if the calls are many, I can bring in a maid maybe. Because I can't, as a man in the house, start washing the utensils and my wife is just seated there.
How's it? So why can't you as a man wash dishes when your wife is in the house?
Like now, in our culture, we come from different backgrounds. And in our culture, you have to be a man. And even if you are not a man, you have to man up.
Hey, this seat is hot. It's hot. Man up.
So even if you are not a man before, when you are brought a woman, you just have to bring up the man in you and act like one so that she can respect you. But now when you start washing the utensils and your wife is just there, she'll be like, oh, so you're this weak? Oh no, I didn't expect that.
So if a man washes dishes, they're weak.
So you see, women perceive things differently. You see, when you start washing the dishes, you start washing the clothes, you should see, is this a man or a woman?
Hey, okay. Really? If women, do you think if you do dishes in the house with women, do you think you're weak? Or do you think it develops you as a man?
Okay. I don't think there is something wrong with doing that. It can't devalue me as a man to help. It depends with how you build the relationship with your partner. Because me sioni kama hivi.
Okay. Brian, what do you do?
According to mwanaume kuosha vyombo, it cannot be valued. As long as I know that's okay, it's the wife duty because you're mwanamke kuosha vyombo. Mbona miaka mingi sioshe vyombo? Si kazi yangu sitakuwa tu kukaa chini kuona tu wanaosha vyombo. Hata mimi acha nifanye kitu.
Akiosha vyombo upike.
Kitu kaa hiyo. Akifua nguo nioshe nyumba. Akipanga nguo nipige pasi. Kitu kaa hiyo. Nafaa kuwa That's a good
Really, I had you. Really, I had you.
That's a good
Really, I had you. You want to say something? I had to say, what is that?
Okay, I think I said that doing dishes and helping in some house chores.
Mhm.
It's not a big deal, but now, you know, in our African culture,
Back to culture. Uh-huh.
there are some things that when a girl child is being raised by their parents, they are
Mhm.
being told that, you know, this is the way you should be doing, this is the way you should be doing. So they are being trained to do this.
Mhm.
And as men, we are being trained to do something different from that.
Mhm.
So it doesn't mean that I cannot be able to learn how to do what you are doing and I cannot do what you are doing. But now, a man has been raised up to do something different from what ladies have been raised to
Could
do.
you please tell us what's the different thing a man has been raised to do?
We are still in our culture, our African culture. You've been raised up when you are young, you are being told that your work, you know, you need to clean the house, you need to sweep here, and then men are being told that you need to go to the shamba and weed and you dig the farm
Mhm.
and cultivate. You need to go to the river and get water.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are the words that men were being given. You need to go and pursue a kuni.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know your backgrounds, but my background, where I come from, these heavy tasks were being allocated to men. And these light tasks like cooking, washing dishes, and cleaning, they were being allocated to ladies. So to me, I say it's not a big deal, provided that I understand your schedule, then I can chip in and help to do this and this and this.
So
I
just
don't
because of
find
the schedule.
I don't find it hard to help in doing that. But yeah, you should not make it mandatory for me as a man of the house to do it. I just come in and maybe you talk to me and say, I'm doing this, maybe could you help me? Then I step in and help.
So if you
But-
asked, if a wife came and asked you, hey babe, I'm helping up with work. Could you please help me clean the dishes? Or could you please help me make dinner? And you do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
So I should not just expect in my head that you can help me. Is that what you think?
When I understand your schedule,
Mhm.
sometimes you can't even say that so that I can help you.
Okay.
But if I'm busy and you're less busy, why wouldn't you just do the house chores and help me, support me in doing what I'm doing that is really tightening my schedule?
What if you are not busy, or maybe you can put some pending work on the side, but then you realize your wife has a lot on her plate. Like she has dishes, she has to wash clothes, she has to blah blah blah, she has to cook. Would you still help? Like when Brian amesema akiosha vyombo nitapika, akipika ninafanya ingine. Do you think you can do that?
Brian amesema akipika yeye anaosha vyombo.
Yes.
Okay. If I'm free, I can step in and help. But if my schedule is a little bit tight, it might be hard. But let's talk about it in this way. Maybe you are married and you have all these things on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if I'm also busy and you're also busy, then we can get someone and help us do the laundry. Then about cooking and making dishes, we can organize ourselves and do them because it's not a big deal.
Okay.
But you should not delegate those responsibilities to me because I'm a man,
Mhm.
I'm your husband.
Mhm.
You want us to do things equally in the house. We are competing. Yeah, nikifanya hii lazima ufanye hii, nikifanya hii lazima ufanye hii. There is that. I think my time is up.
Okay, so I think from what I know and from what I have learned, is that there are responsibilities and there are house chores. There are also responsibilities and there are house chores. So I feel like it is important for each of us to understand that it is there's no line to say that this house just can't be done by a man and this one can't be done by a woman, right? Well, forget about what have been taught in culture, because right now women are doing a lot of things that men are supposed to do. Same case, men are doing a lot of things that men are supposed to do. So if it comes to the matter of house chores, yeah, I think the bare minimum is there's no limit to what you can do. Doesn't matter whether you're a man or you're a woman. Doesn't matter whether it's a female-related job or a male-related job. Right now, women can fix bulbs. Kitambo, it was a man's job. So I think that's a notion that I would love for people to get to learn and to understand, that house chores are not meant for a certain gender, or certain jobs are not meant for a certain gender. Yes, there is what we have been taught by culture, but then now, because dynamics are changing and life is also changing, then I think there's a balance. There's a balance to what you can do as a man, there's a balance to what... Again, there is also respect. I understand you're not supposed to be disrespected in the process of you doing the job. So I shouldn't come and start quarreling and tell you, why did you wash the dishes? Why did you cook it? Again, there's also that. But then, mutually, it is important for each of us to understand that. Are we on the same page?
To add on that, maybe I could say that a man, I can give an example of a church. Like a church has a foundation, and then after the foundation, you have the building, you have the windows, you have the chairs. So I can say that a man should be the foundation of our home, you see. And then the other things like the utensils, dishes, clothes, now that's the work of a woman. A man just provides a safe home, a safe environment for all that to happen. But now our man leaves his duty of protecting his home, providing for his home, and starts doing the duty of a wife. You find that most marriages end up breaking because of that. So I recommend that everyone should stick to their role. This one should not do what I'm doing, and you should not do what I'm doing. Let me do my part, you do your part. A man is the most important part of our home. You be the foundation, the wife and the children, they reflect what a man in that house is. If your wife is chakad, no food, no clothes, there will be no peace in that house.
Very true.
Oh.
I would like to say
In
something.
conclusion.
You mentioned something about culture. Culture is a way of a people's way of life. A group of people's way of life. Let's take a group like Maasai. It's the women that go to fetch water. The men go hunting. Do you know why it happens like that? Men can survive a longer time. Okay, men. How do you put it? In our life today, how many women are in the corporate space?
There are a lot of women, and that's why you find that even as men, I can't date a lady who is more earning than
I
me.
think the question is how many, just answer.
Okay,
It's a yes or
many.
no question.
Okay, let's
as in,
see.
are there many of you?
There are many than us. Compared to men, there are many than us.
I disagree though. The roles at home, they should be adapted to our way of life today. You can't tell me that you, as a man, however you work, you get home early, you expect your wife to come from work. Maybe let's say your wife is a lawyer, to come from the office, come home late, do your dishes, do your laundry, cook for you, and serve you when you could have done that yourself. So it's the way you view chores. What chores are the small things you do to survive. Like you clean the dishes so that you can use them again. You do your laundry so that you can wear your clothes again. You cook so that you can eat. It's for you.
To cut on you maybe.
Okay, just a minute. Let's wrap up this because our time is up. but I think this conversation is getting heated up, and now tumetoka kwa love languages tumeingia kwa culture. I mean, and I feel like even as we go through this conversation, these things are so much intertwined.